You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bailey hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexis King and Bailey. And their opponents, Saban and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
And they were just sent flying on that one.
The champ creating some distance with that move. Tossed without regard. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Exhibiting a crazy amount of strength here.
Right into the corner. Axe handle finds the mark.
And there's the tag, Bailey into the ring.
Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. The intercepted CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the whirlwind splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bayley and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change. A legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy trying to start a new world order, who do you think riled up R-Truth and got the Raw and SmackDown rosters fighting each other? That would be me. Who do you think put the mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time, but eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately, but maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
I was wondering when you were going to show up.
Cody? I didn't expect to see you here.
Why? Expecting some lackey to encourage you to get into some live event matches? There's no time for that. NXT is in jeopardy. We need to push back against Mutiny now. I hear you're putting together the team for Survivor Series. I want in.
And you'd be a heck of an addition. But I'm surprised to see you this fired up about NXT.
It's not just a brand. It's the future of the entire industry at stake. If Mutiny wins this war, you can forget about NXT being the place that nurtures and develops the next generation of superstars. This whole Mutiny is about one thing, nurturing and developing CM Punk. Seeing NXT like this, I can't and won't stand idly by.
We need more than just a pocket full of fiery speeches. Have you got a plan, or just a sledgehammer?
I'm not one to play games, so I'd say we need to take the fight right to the top.
The top? Punk plays the long game, and he knows the threat you pose. He's too smart to engage with you directly.
KO isn't, so I'll take the fight to him. If we destabilize Owens, we start chipping away at Mutiny's foundation. NXT's future is ticking away. Let me do this.
Welcome aboard. I have a feeling you're going to be WWE's dream and Mutiny's nightmare.
Hoping to meet Kevin Owens' nightmare. It's Cody Rhodes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
I've heard Cody is frustrated with the way Mutiny has taken over NXT. That could be why he was so insistent on challenging Kevin Owens here tonight.
Well, that frustration can certainly fuel Cody out there, but it'll take more than frustration to handle KO.
The time has come. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens is upon us. Owens has arrived.
Time to fight, Owens, fight.
And his opponent from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
The prize fighter looks set to blast through the opposition.
Yeah, KO doesn't care what it costs to reach the top. Being a Grand Slam champion, you know Owens has accomplished it all, and he's still giving every match his all.
Well, it's just the kind of guy KO is. It doesn't matter what he's accomplished in the past. It's all about his future.
We can expect to see a real clash of styles here with WWE's Cody Rhodes using technical prowess and precision to counter Mutiny's KO and his brute force brawling.
All those styles are representative of the battle we're seeing here, with WWE hoping that skilled and pure wrestling can turn back Mutiny's unfocused aggression.
Sounds like you've got the same rooting interest in this one as the rest of us, Corey.
Oh. Caught with a punch.
Cody Rhodes throwing those jabs just like his daddy. Winding up, followed by...
Randy Orton? Why is he getting involved?
Orton's gonna take out Cody Rhodes.
Has Mutiny gained an apex predator?
Making his presence known now.
That is bound to turn the tides in this one.
Rhodes takes flight.
Cody Cutter! Owens getting knocked around a bit.
Owens is getting shut down at every turn. Trying to put this thing away.
Shoulders down, rolled up.
And just like that, it's all over.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Cody Rhodes pulled off a huge victory against Kevin Owens.
A big win for Cody, but it's hard to celebrate after Randy Orton's defection. Mutiny just got a whole lot more dangerous.
Man, Cody, you'll never believe what I just saw. Randy Orton ran in and attacked someone in the middle of a match. I think he might have joined Mutiny.
Yeah, that was my match. He attacked me.
Okay, so you saw it too. Call me crazy, but I think this whole Mutiny thing might actually be a real problem.
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching the future of this industry get torn apart.
And that's one of the top 3 worst things to see get torn apart. And now they got Randy? Mutiny's getting stronger by the minute. There's got to be something we can do.
Well, every time I turn around, they add another heavy hitter. So unless you've got a time machine, maybe just quiet down and let me think.
A time machine? Yeah, I got one of those.
What?
I found it in a closet next to a sports almanac. I hooked it up to the ambulance in the parking lot, so if I ever got hurt, I could go back in time to before I got hurt and try to warn myself not to get hurt.
You're actually serious? You have a time machine?
Of course, but I don't see how a time machine can fight Mutiny. It's pretty fragile.
Because if we could go back to 2011, before Punk's big rise, we might be able to stop Mutiny before it even starts.
Then it sounds like you and me got a date with destiny, and not the one who works at the sandwich shop down the street. Let's go. If my calculations are correct, we should be in the age of the dinosaurs. Actually, scratch that. We're in 2011. So Cody, you better find some retro clothes and dye your hair, quick.
Right, and then we try to find Punk.
Oh, he's here. Tonight, I'm going to interfere in John Cena's match, helping CM Punk win. Wait, why would I do that? I don't like CM Punk or Mutiny.
I think you mean the 2011 version of you is going to do all that.
That makes way more sense. Point is, if I don't run in, Cena stays up. Punk doesn't break out, so he never sits down. Get it?
Not quite.
If Cena wins, there's no Money in the Bank match. So no Punk Rise, no pipe bomb promo, no Mutiny.
So it sounds like we've got to take 2011 R-Truth out before he interferes in that match and helps Punk.
We? No, you gotta do it. If I see myself, it could break the space-time condominium.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that. I'll do it.
R-Truth is on a collision course with WWE Champion John Cena.
Look out!
What the hell is Cody Rhodes doing?
Rhodes looking to end this.
No official needed here, as it looks like they've settled it themselves.
Yeah, I just hope no one was seriously hurt.
It worked, Cody. Cena took down Punk without a hitch. CM Punk really should have thanked me for setting everything in motion.
Agreed. But now let's get out of here. I forgot how uncomfortable this mask is.
We can't roll out yet. We gotta make sure everything's even Steve.
You mean even Steven? So you want me to help CM Punk win a match?
No, we have to make things so fair that even Steve has a shot. Whoever Steve is. So you've got to beat Cena next week so he doesn't get too big. You and me can bunk in the ambulance until then. Time team sleepover. I bought snacks while you were taking the younger me out.
Truth, we have a time machine. We can just jump ahead to next week.
Oh, right. Well, hopefully those salty crackers I bought will appreciate in value. Never know.
Cody Rhodes is here, dashing no more.
Look away! He's hideous!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Cody Rhodes!
An intense and determined competitor lies underneath that mask.
The insecurities aside, Cody has a tremendous in-ring knowledge, and he can take you to your breaking point.
Calls himself grotesque.
He is!
Grotesque or not, he's going to take this anger out on his competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you think of WWE, you think of John Cena.
Cena kick-started the Ruthless Aggression era and has defined WWE ever since.
And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE Champion, John Cena!
Cena's a guy who achieved success beyond anybody's wildest imagination.
From his in-ring career to charity work, John Cena has left a tangible impact on people's lives.
Now he's about to leave a tangible mark on his opponent, too.
John Cena in the ring here, a superstar who's lived his life by the motto of hustle, loyalty, and respect. Those three words have guided Cena to many great victories throughout his career.
They've also made him a true hero to the WWE Universe. You can count on Cena to give his all every time he climbs into the ring. He's the embodiment of what hard work and a good attitude can win you.
We'll surely see how far all of that can take Cena in this match.
But things are going to get ugly tonight with undashing Cody Rhodes in the ring. Something changed in Cody when his good looks got destroyed, and now he sees just how repugnant and disgusting the world really is.
It's certainly been an interesting shift in attitude. Cody is more dangerous now that he perceives himself as a monster. He wants to beat you down and then pull a paper bag over your head so he doesn't have to look at you anymore.
Using the ropes into the roundhouse kick. You can't deny Cena's penchant for the dramatics. Probably one of the closest 2 9/10 counts I've ever seen.
You gotta wonder what more Cody has to do to put him away here. Cover.
And sneaks out a win there. Incredible.
Here is your winner, Cody Rhodes.
A surprisingly fast victory here tonight.
Clever is really the only word that can describe that victory.
However you want to describe it, it certainly worked.
Well, Cody, the time team did it. CM Punk never got his big shot. He's not even in the WWE anymore. He's now hosting the third most successful hockey podcast out of Chicago. I hear it's good. Not great, but good.
So, Survivor Series isn't a match between WWE and Mutiny?
Nope, just a normal event. Should be a good one. Apparently, Randy Orton has a title defense against Rey Mysterio. I can try to get us tickets, if you want.
Randy's a champion now? I might need to knock him down a peg for that attack on me when he joined Mutiny.
But Cody, because of what we did, that never happened. You might not remember this, but we went back in time. That changed the future, which is now the present. And the present is a gift. And a gift can only be returned for store credit. So you've got to leave Randy alone.
It's still real to me. I'm going to take him on next week. Not for a title or anything. This one's just personal.
All right, but seriously, let me know about those tickets to Survivor Series. I don't want this friendship to fall apart just because the time team is no longer going on adventures that alter the fabric of reality.
I'll keep you posted.
The WWE Universe just exploded.
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, looks as ready as ever for action tonight.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
The Rhodes name means he was born with this business in his blood. He's finally been able to tap into that, and we are now witnessing his full capabilities.
Indeed, Corey, the American Nightmare has become a reality.
For everything Rhodes has accomplished during his tenures in WWE, he's made his mark across the wrestling world.
Every promotion he's stepped foot in has been transformed for the better, thanks to the American Nightmare. But we all know he's got the best work ahead of him here in WWE.
And here he is, the mastermind of Mutiny, Randy Orton.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton!
What would lead Cody Rhodes to challenge Randy Orton? Guts? Foolishness? A little bit of both?
Watching Orton walk in flanked by his minions, Seth and Roman, I know which of these competitors I would bet on.
Randy Orton and Mutiny are ready to dismantle another opponent.
I, for one, have to admit, I'm pulling for the underdog Rhodes in this one. Orton's stranglehold on WWE is a travesty few have dared to challenge.
Those are your words, Corey. Michael and I wouldn't dare speak out against Mutiny and completely deserve dominance.
They're reshaping the roster with Orton as the head of this formidable revolution. Oh, what a stomp right to the chest. Are you kidding me? Stomping down. Oh, man.
Dumps. With the stomp, Orton looking as lethal as ever delivering that attack.
Well, some things change, but Randy Orton stays as deadly as ever.
But a counter power slam. Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No way. No way. Game over.
I think that's it. That must be it. 2. He kicks out at 2.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief.
Woo.
Rhodes letting his opponent know who's in charge.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Oh.
Uh-oh.
And back elbow creates separation. Off the rope. Disaster kick.
Rhodes showing he's one of the smartest wrestlers in the game.
Rhodes looking to finish it here. Crossroads connects, but he's not done yet, Byron.
Cody wants to put an exclamation point on this matchup. Corey, there it is. That just put down the Viper.
2. There it is. Cody Rhodes gets it.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Cody Rhodes has done the impossible by defeating Randy Orton, striking a huge blow to Mutiny's power.
Yes, but this one also puts Cody right in Orton's crosshairs. Mutiny doesn't back down. They destroy their enemies. And Cody Rhodes is undoubtedly their newest target.